Yeah, I've actually been up all night playing Warframe and having fun trying to get ducats for the Void Trader and all that. Not sure if a couple of you guys are familiar with the Void Trader, but oh well. It's kind of too loud. That's better. But yeah, I've actually been staying up all night and I'm pretty bored right now. So I just thought, hey, I might as well just do a story time and just finish up whatever I was doing in this world where I last left off on this world. But yeah, I don't. People have had a lot of stuff happen in their lives, but never want to tell, and I get that. I mean, I had stuff happen in my life. There are certain stories that I want to talk about, but hey. But I want to talk about 3 or 4 stories that happened in my life. One of them is including me almost dying. Twice. But yeah, let me hop into that and let me explain what happened. Let's see, where do I first start off? Start off with this one. When I was around 5 or 4 years old, I believe. Like, who was energetic at around 5? Yeah, basically, I was sitting on the couch one day, like, bored out of my mind, like, where you just sit upside down, like, trying to get a head rush just to amuse yourself, bored. And next thing you know, my mom comes in the room, phone ringing, bling, bling. Next thing you know, it's one of her lady friends. Next thing you know, they do like 10 minutes of gossip. 10 minutes of gossip or like whatever girls talk about. And next thing you know, I'm just sitting there listening over and over, and I keep turning up the TV just so I don't have to hear her. And she kept thinking I was just trying to be bad. Like I was like, no, I just don't want to hear you. And next thing you know, 10 minutes, like 20 minutes after that conversation of their little gossip, my mom's friend asked her, can she take me to the beach? She was like, sure. And you already know how kids are when they go to the beach. They're happy, they're excited. They want to do really, really fun things. Like go build sandcastles, go jump in the water, make splashes, fight the waves. But yeah, but where I live, we have over 10,000 lakes, and I call them beaches anyway. But yeah, there was this one which gave me trauma to this day. Especially, I mean, I love to swim. It's just if you're a swimmer like me and when you swim underwater and you experience that trauma, it can mess with your head, and it's not pretty at all. Wait, I want to try something. Wait, zombie, I want to try this potion. So get this achievement. It didn't work. It didn't work. It was an instant potion of healing. Ah, crap. And his armor was enchanted. But yeah, this lake, or beach, I'm sorry. But yeah, this beach, I didn't know, you know how when you're in a pool and it slowly goes down to the deeper end? Yeah, this beach had random spots that did that. Like at first it's like a leveled surface, next thing you know it's a sudden drop off to like 9 feet underwater or 10 feet underwater. But I didn't know about that at the time. And so when we got there, you already know how kids are. Your parents put on sunscreen, tell you to wait 10 minutes, then go hop in the water. Yeah, I did just that. And you already know how kids look up you already know how little kids look up to big kids when they want to be just like them, like because they look cool and awesome. And I did just that, and I still regret that to this day. I slowly started making my way towards the big kids, and they were out in the deep end. And next thing you know, Remember when I told you about them sudden drop-offs? Yeah. But like, here's the creepy fact about I'm not gonna say that yet. But yeah, I drop into it. I don't know what happened at that split moment, but I already knew I had to get back up to the surface for some air. So no matter how hard I tried, I kicked, I tried to flap, like literally flap my hands hard just so I can get back to the surface. I kicked, I squirmed. I even tried to like thrust my way up like a dolphin where I just wiggle my body up and down. But yeah, that didn't work. But at the moment, I was at the verge of my last breath, and I was ready to accept death, even though it was at a young age. Next thing you know, the moment I'm about to black out and see nothing but darkness and possibly the light, well, obviously the light of Jesus or God, a little girl that was on top of her mother's shoulder said, "Mommy, mommy, look," and saw me drowning. And her mother literally pulled me out of the water. And one second. Her mom pulled me out of the water, and I still don't understand how I didn't pass out from that. When I got pulled out the water, you already know how when you drowning, there's water inside your lungs and your mouth. I didn't close the gate. Oh no. Just close it. Close it. Close it. Close it. No. Crap! They blew up the switch. Well, yeah, I didn't question how I'm still able to breathe after that. Like the moment she pulled me out the water, there was water gushing out of my nose and mouth. I was coughing it up. I tried to speak just to tell thank you, but I couldn't because there's water flowing out of my nose and mouth. I couldn't really breathe that well. I mean, I was okay. It was just hard to gasp for air because of that. But yeah, I get pulled back to the shore. CPR did not have to be performed to me, none like that. I was already fine. But I was just sitting there on the beach, traumatized at what happened. And the thing is, I didn't bother to go back in the water because the reason was I could have sworn I felt a hand grabbed me and pulled me down to that hole. And also when I got out the water, when she pulled me out the water and I was sitting down, I checked my body just to make sure I was okay, like see what changed in me, and then next thing you know, you see a handprint, like when you like choking someone, like that type of grip on my leg, like on top, like just above my ankle. Like that's what you see. And I was just sitting there like, what is this? And to this day I still have a phobia of swimming. I mean, I love to swim. I wish I could get rid of this phobia without having to possibly drown again in the water, even though the water's like 3 feet deep and I'm just like swimming on the water at the bottom. Next thing you know, my phobia kicks in, and yeah, I really don't enjoy it. I really don't enjoy that memory at all, but I have to live with it. And I didn't have to do no recovery at all. It's just I'm used to the fact that stuff happened before. But yeah, well, that's the first story. Now let's get on to the second one. The second story is it happened when I was about 6 years old. Was it? Yep, around 6 years old. Basically a year later. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, I was just sitting there in the living room, actually entertained by while watching Pokemon, and my mom was just sitting there on the couch taking a nap. And like before Pokemon started, like I changed the channel before it started. There was a magic show on, and like buddy swallowed a quarter and managed to spit it back out. And I actually wanted to try that. So that's like I fished in my pocket for a quarter. I pulled it out. I looked at it. I flipped it, flipped it, did heads, tails, etc., etc. After that, I put it in my mouth and I swallowed it. Big mistake right there. The moment I swallowed it, it got lounged in the back of my mouth. Lodged in the back of my mouth. And I technically wasn't supposed to be able to breathe, but surprisingly I was still able to breathe. But the quarter, every time I tried to swallow, the quarter would just stay there and wouldn't go down. Like the moment that quarter was in my throat, my entire neck just swelled up inside from the quarter being there. From the quarter being there. And I gotta say, I didn't like that feeling at all. Like you had that feeling where like you just know that there's something in your throat but it's not there. That's what I felt. But like it was actually there. I felt it moving around. And yeah, my mom, you already know how concerned mothers are. She wakes up immediately, rushes over to the phone, tells the people what happened, sends over an ambulance, and they pull out the little wheelie bed. Yeah, I was supposed to be on next. I was too weak to walk for some reason. I don't know how I was too weak to walk. But yeah, but when I was in the ambulance, amber lamps, I'm gonna call it amber lamps. Inside the ambulance, amber lamps, the paramedics vehicle. Yeah, I felt like I was going near death. Like I kept waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep. I felt really weak. I had to throw up due to the chemical that they had on the coin. I'm sorry, I'm tired right now. And yeah, but 5-10 minutes passed from them speeding through downtown and traffic. We get to the hospital finally. And the hardest part for me to do when I was there was take an x-ray. Because if I stand up straight and just stand it still for like a short amount of time, a itch would just form out of nowhere and my reflex would just kick in and slap my face. I didn't like that at all. And it was like really hard. I was probably in the x-ray room for about 10 minutes trying to get one simple x-ray. Just so they can see where the quarter was. Or was lounged in. After, yeah, like I said, 10 minutes of trying to take an x-ray, they got a good enough one to where they can try to locate it. And surprise, surprise, they located it. It was in, like, okay, look, like, just to say you have on your neck. And when I swallowed it, it was directly in the middle of my neck, like directly in the middle of the neck area. That's where it was. The quarter was lounged right there, directly in the middle of from my chin to my that one little, like before, like above, in the middle of my neck, in the middle from where my chin is and my chest is. That's where it was. And the doctors said it took 8 doctors just to hold me down, because they took a large rubber rope and pushed it down my throat, and at that they pushed a quarter down in there, in my stomach, and they said you just have to poop it out. That's all you gotta do. And after they put the rope in my mouth and just pushed the quarter down, they I believe it was WD-40, aka fish oil. Yeah, they sprayed fish oil in my mouth, and I didn't I didn't like that at all. That was kind of nasty. It tasted weird and it felt weird in my mouth. But it's fish oil. What do you expect? Things are bound to taste weird anyway. And yeah, that was the story when I swallowed the quarter when I was 6 years old. Oh, wait, apparently it's not done, but that's all I can give in detail. I threw up a couple times. I tried to pee, but I kept falling over in the bathroom because I was weak to stand. Oh, wait, why is my dog out here? Oh, wait, that's not my dog. Oh, that is my dog. Yeah, but yeah, after that, I was, as a kid, I was like, as soon as I heard I swallowed the quarter, I was like, oh, I'm tempted to search through my poop just to find a quarter. I didn't even do that. I was like, no. Until I overthought it, how silly it was just to do that. I didn't. Did you keep the quarter? No, Pedro, I didn't keep the quarter. I didn't keep the quarter at all, sorry. The quarters was flushed down. Yeah, it was still flushed. Yeah, that's practically what happened to that quarter. It went through my system and just flushed down. I'm surprised it didn't damage my internal organs. But, oh well. Well, that was my second story. Let me see. Let me think of another one. Oh, this story isn't technically a near-death experience, but it's kind of a okay story to tell. This is when I was 5, and you know how when your parents tell you you're not supposed to run when you get out the tub? Yeah, I did just that, but I learned that the hard way. There was water on the floor for me playing with my toy boats and my toy action figures and my little bath foam balls and all that stuff. And after that, once my mom lets me out, she wraps me up in a towel, and I literally just like darted like Shaggy and Scooby when they see a monster, but then they like run in the same place for a couple seconds, then dart off. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was running in the same place for a couple seconds. Next thing you know, I slip, fall directly on my chin, and a piece of my skin comes off. But the thing was, we didn't see where it flew off at. And I was like, but like the thing was, I didn't feel no pain, nor blood, no blood was coming out, no pain, nothing. It was just a hole in my skin, and it was like barely showing the bone of my chin, which was surprising. I thought it would show bone, but it didn't. So yeah, my mom looked at it, her friend looked at it. I touched it a little bit to see how weird it felt. It kind of stinged a little bit, but I was like, I'm just gonna keep touching it. Just kept touching my chin like a little curious child I am. And after 10 minutes just looking at it, they finally decided to take me to the doctor. And doctors examined me, touched my chin, etc., etc. You get the idea. Oh, okay, magic dog. And they said I was supposed to get stitches. It was like, my mom said, no, he's too young to get stitches. It would just be too painful for him. And they said, okay. So what they did was they took a plastic sheet and coated it with medicine on it. And the sheet had glue on it too, so it could stick to my chin. And like, after that, this is when I was in kindergarten, by the way. After that operation right there, the kids at my school would just like look at me like, what happened? And just like, without asking, they'll just reach their hand out and touch my chin like I'm a billy goat, and just like rub on the plastic to see what it feels like. I was like, okay. I felt kind of cool for a moment because like everyone's, yeah, just touch my chin. Yeah, it's an infected thing from a tree I climbed. And after like 2 to 4 weeks of it healing, they finally took it off. They had to take some tweezers to take away the medicine that was stuck on my face too. And you know how when you burn your skin and the fire and your skin looks like a little, looks like a whitish color, looks like a white but like the skin repaired itself. It looks wrinkly. Yeah, that's what that little spot on my chin looked like. But over the year, it made a full recovery, and it looks like, and it went back to normal skin. Just in that little spot, I won't have chin hair for a while. And like to this day, if you touch my chin in that exact spot, you can literally feel the most thinnest skin. Can you? Yeah, I can grow a beard. Just like there'll be a little hole of where that spot was from where I busted my chin open. But yeah, basically I just have like a little dot on the inside of my beard. It'll be kind of funny. I mean, I have one growing right now. It's getting there, sort of. I'm looking, it's like getting to a goatee so far. But yeah, after that, like if you to this day, if you touch it, you feel the most thinnest skin, and you can feel the bone of my chin, like just above that layer, which is kind of funny to me. It still feels weird to this day. It doesn't really bother me anymore, but oh well. Let me see, do I got any more stories? Let me think. What other stories do I got? Do I got any more near-death ones? Near-death stories. Let me think. Well, if I don't got none right now. Well, I guess we can move on to the Q&A. I can come up with another story later on. Oh, ask me a question, I'll answer it. I'll just be waiting. Any drinking stories? Don't know if you're old enough. I'm 16 years old, pal. I don't drink. I'm not really going to turn to alcohol nor drugs when I get real older in life. I'd rather just stay clean than just remain under a toxic shell just to be happy and have fun, other than just being my normal self. Let me see. Let me think. Let me think. I guess we can do a little background story on this Minecraft world right here. I had this world for a while now. But yeah, this little Minecraft castle of mine. Oh, I'm gonna close the gate so mobs don't get in. But this little Minecraft castle of mine, I've actually had this world for about 2 to 3 years now. It originally came from PlayStation 3. Now, I already know what people are going to say. Oh no, you did all this in creative. You really did some duplication glitches. No, I didn't, buddy. And if you want proof, here, let me show you. Let me show you. Boom. Created in survival. No. The haters. And the thing with this world is, I'm technically not done with it. This is still a work. This entire world is still a work in progress. This area is still a work in progress. This area is not even close to being done. And let me tell you why. You see, from when I watched Captain Sparkles as a kid, Sky Does Minecraft, all those famous Minecraft YouTubers, Deadlocks, Jerome, Beijing Kanata, all those good people. Even though they kind of swore a lot sometimes, but oh well. I mean, you're a kid and you laugh at swearing. This world is nowhere near being done. This is like everything that we mined, just so we can like build a wall and extend it out. And we're still working on extending it more. Like we're adding layers to it, so it can be more stronger if creepers try to blast it. Like that's the part that I hate. Creepers like somehow my friends managed to get. Yep, there goes one now. Somehow my friend manages to get a creeper in here, and just boom. Yep, you're done. You're done. You're just done. Crap, my controller's about to die. Give me 1 minute, I have to plug in my charger. I hear something behind me. There's a slime here. Where are you at? I hear you, but where are you? But yeah, this world is nowhere near being done, because like when I was basically a preteen growing up to be for who I am today, I've watched a lot of Minecraft Let's Builds, survival series, Drugcraft, all that good series, you know. And over the years, just made me wish I was like them, this popular to play Minecraft, this popular just to actually feel like I am a person who everyone enjoys watching and makes them happy. But in more reality, everyone starts somewhere, and I'm starting here on PlayStation 4. And from how my life is going right now, it's pretty good. Just the fact that job-wise is, like, during the summer I work a lot, but this summer I didn't fill out no application. Well, I filled out like a couple, actually. I filled out a couple applications. I've been playing games, streaming, just so I can keep my YouTube account active for my fellow subscribers, or whoever one of my friends refers them to my channel, and I just try to entertain them without them having to leave and just say, "Oh, this guy's not entertaining at all." But I really don't mind that, as long as I have content to upload, people enjoy it and actually see why I uploaded it. I'll feel happy that way, because I already know I've already made someone smile. By the way, if I take a pause, I'm drinking brisk right now. But yeah, as I just said, I make people I can make people happy. I can give them a smile on their face, cheer them up. I can literally just sit here right now and act like Dr. Phil. You can just text your problem in the chat, and I'll just like work my magic and see if I can help you make a breakthrough of whatever. Like, because we all have a purpose in this world, and my purpose is to help and make people happy and enjoy life to the fullest. And so far it's just been demoted to gaming and schoolwork, and sometimes family, because I'm kind of a antisocial person. Because from how today's generation is going, I don't like it one bit. Because you got teens dying non-stop over gang violence and a whole bunch of other stuff that's unnecessary to even happen in the first place. Especially with the Black Lives Matters movement. Honestly, all lives matter. I don't really care whoever tries to call me out on that one. I'm not going to answer that. I don't want to answer that. No, that's kind of too serious. Because if you die, then everything's going to be pointed to me, and I'm not going to be held responsible for your death. And I don't know what brought you up. I want to die peaceful in my sleep, like my grandfather, not screaming and yelling like the passengers in his... Oh, that meant like suicide. I was about to say. Like, I don't think I can refer you to suicide, but okay. I'm not gonna help you with the suicide part, but honestly, if I were to die peacefully, I would, knowing that my time is like going slowly, like going to end pretty soon. I would just like think back to my childhood memories, go down to my favorite area where I just sit down and just look at the sun and the clouds. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna answer it anyway. I just look at the sun and the clouds, so I can have the last peaceful memory of when I was there as a child, and then I'm there now. Yeah. Okay, let's try not to make the questions so joke-like. Or whatever you can do. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, with the help of those with the help of those Let's Builds that I've seen in my past, let's see, when did I start Minecraft actually? Let's see, I started out on Pocket Edition. And after that, I moved on up from my cousin's Xbox, back to my phone, back to the Xbox, finally got a PlayStation 3, then after that, I bought Minecraft right away. Moved up to PlayStation 4, I got my... Yeah, I know about that, Pedro, there's a 15-second delay. But yeah, I moved back, I moved back to PlayStation 4. And after that, when my birthday came, I finally got my first ever laptop, like my own laptop that I owned for myself. And after that, I paid my mom the money so I can buy a Minecraft account, so I can have one on PC. Because knowing that I'll actually have a future with that laptop for gaming and schoolwork and all that other stuff, I can actually like, if I can make up the money, if I get this job for the state fair in an interview, if I get this job, I can buy me a Elgato capture card and do the little programming work, and yeah, I can actually have a successful YouTube channel instead of having to live stream every time just to record an episode. I mean, I don't mind doing the live stream part, just like sometimes my mom will call me at the wrong time possible. At the worst time possible too, and just like mess up my game flow, and yeah. What else? But honestly, I've ran out of. Do you edit your videos and with hat? What's hat? Oh, with what? I'm slow. Honestly, I stream most of my videos, but like if I do something cool on Black Ops, what I do is I take that clip, make a highlight reel. If I record the highlights that was the best moments in the game. Like the Ripper feed one. I was in my zone one, and the other one I just uploaded it. Wait, no, I didn't upload that one yet. I still have it saved. Crap, I forgot to upload that one. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if people send me a friend request, I can just get out with more of my subscribers and just play with them. I honestly don't really mind. I mean, as long as you got the games I can play practically anything you have. Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say. Honestly, if I were to edit my videos, I would have to use Share Factory on the PlayStation, because I'm not that good at editing. Not that good at editing nor commentating that much, but right now I'm doing okay. I mean, I've actually been talking to another YouTuber by the name of, his channel goes by Jorby Gaming. but I just call him Jorby. And he's currently trying to get a PlayStation 4, but he's an Xbox One player, and his channel was pretty good because he has his own Elgato. He's about 10 to 15 subscribers ahead of me, and like he has solid content. I'm surprised people don't. He gets about 100 views every video, which is actually good. And I'm surprised he doesn't have more. He doesn't have at least over 100 subscribers from that because he has his own Elgato. He has his own. He has practically almost all the games that are out right now. No Man. I don't think. I don't think No Man's Sky, but like Dark Souls. Not is it Charlene or Clara? What else? Dark Souls, Black Ops, some other stuff. And he plays with his girlfriend or wife, I believe. Like you hear her talking in the background, so like they both do commentating. And yeah, you just hear their conversations that they have. It's kind of funny and amusing at the same time, because the stuff they say is kind of funny. Yeah, I'm just waiting on Jorby to get a PlayStation 4, so I mean, I'm gonna do some collabs on YouTube. But that might take a while, because from what his job is paying, but yeah. Any other questions? Oh yeah, by the way, this fountain, there was originally a house right here, but I took it down and just built this fountain. And this build, I can actually tell you the channel of the build I got this off of. Because like if I streamed in the past from my original home, it was little, man. It was little. After that, I was like, you know what? So I just took some TNT, blew it up, patched up the hole again, then made this nice roomish room with a nice expandable chest room. Little chest for no reason. Armored stand. There was a flower in here. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, yeah, someone took it. My little bedroom. I'm actually highly decorative when it comes to outdoor stuff for some reason. I don't know why. My little enchantment room. That's level 30 stuff. Boom. Right there. My little chest. My ender chest. And no, that's not duplicated stuff. I had this world for more than 2 to 3 years, remember? I practically almost explored this entire world. Practically I did, actually, but my game lagged out, so it reset my map. So now I gotta, like, explore everything again. Plus, I put my world on large this time. So now I have more stuff to explore in mind. Are you studying anything? I don't know what country you're from and what kind of education you have. I am currently in high school right now, and I'm going to be a junior this year. I haven't looked deep. Honestly, I'm doing auto mechanics so far. So basically, I'm studying auto mechanics. That's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna make you a doghouse. Let's make you a little doghouse real quick. Yeah, let's get this guy a little doghouse. But in more reality, I'm just... Come over here, Xerox. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Okay. We'll just sit you down right there. Just boom, 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 boom. That is a 3 by 2. Wait, no, 3 by, yep, okay, yeah, basically 3 by 3. I'm gonna go get some more wood. Need to go get some more wood. I gotta build this little dog house. Gotta eat some food, gotta eat these cookies. But yeah, I'm not sure in more reality what I'm really studying. So far, my mom wants me to stick with auto mechanics, so I'm assuming she wants me to be an auto mechanic or engineer, one of those. Where's my wool? There it is. But I'm actually a pretty smart kid. But like I messed up during my freshman year, but I made up my credits and saved my grades and everything. Do 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 do. Anything else? Because I'm gonna be streaming for a while now. I might hop on a different game and stream there, but yeah. Alright, it's down for the hardest part, getting the dog inside the doghouse. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get over here. Get over it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, little Xerox? There you are. Little curious dog. Get over here. Buddy. 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 Don't you dare. Don't you dare walk away on me. You're going into the house. In. 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 Bingo. You're going to enjoy this. Let's move you over there. Let's stand you up real quick. Come over here. Buddy, buddy, buddy move. Buddy. Come over here, buddy. 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 There. Now stay. Stay. There we go. Now, let's, come on. Come on. Good dog. Where's that little crafting table that we have? There it is. And why did I do that? Boom. There we go. Nice little doghouse. Yep, there we go. We're good. There's a little doghouse for my dog. Any more questions? Since you're the only viewer here right now. Matter of fact, did you hear the story? Did you hear the first story I told about the time I almost died by drowning? Question mark. No, tell. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this happened. I'm gonna tell it quickly because I don't really like telling about the story because it brings up bad memories, but oh well. But yeah, I was 5. I liked swimming. I enjoyed it so much. My mom's friend called her. They talked on the phone for like 20 minutes doing a little gossip talk. Next thing you know, like after that conversation was over, my mom's friend asked her, can she take me to the beach with her kids? And she said sure. And you already know how kids are with that. Like they're so excited they're about to go to the beach and have fun and just splash, stomp their feet in the wave, tackle the waves, make splashes, build sand castles, have some ice cream, some chips, pizza, whatever. Little picnic, tan, play pranks on your parents. But yeah, I rushed to my room immediately, put on my swim stuff, grabbed my goggles, grabbed my goggles and all the other good stuff for swimming. And the thing I didn't know about this beach when I was a kid. This thing literally, like, you know, in pools where they're like elevated surfaces, where like it's like 3 feet and then it goes down all the way to 9 feet, like slowly. Yeah, well, this place was like that, but it was like sudden. Like 1 minute it's 3 feet, nice low surface, next thing you know, 6 feet. Or 9 feet. And yeah, when we get there, remember I didn't know about the holes and all that. But yeah, when we get there, we had to wait for 10 minutes because they put sunscreen on us and all the other stuff. Next thing you know, once he said go have fun, we all charged like the I'm trying to think of that one show. We all charged like I was gonna say like this. We all charged like there was a half off deal on Black Friday. And we jump in the water, we start splashing each other, having fun, making castles, all the other stuff. And I looked up to people. And I saw the big kids over there in the deep end. I was like, oh, I want to go over there and have fun with them. So as I make my way over there, kind of slowly, like I'm inching, like 2 Minecraft blocks at a time. And when I get there, like when I'm about to like reach them, like slow, like hang on, here, look, that's me. They're like right here to this torch. And as I like since I make my way there, remember that sudden drop off I told you about? Boom, I'm down there. I'm literally just like, I'm kicking, I'm flapping my arms hard, I'm literally like pushing the water with my hands just so I can get up and gasp for air. I'm kicking hard, I'm wiggling my body hard enough just so I can get up to the surface and breathe. But none of that worked. And I felt my lungs being crushed, like someone just like reached in my body and just pulled out and just like decided to play with my lungs as a stress reliever. And oh my god. And the moment I was about to see the light, like black out for good, I was ready to accept death at that moment. There was this little girl that was on top of her mother's shoulder, and she said, "Mommy, look!" And her mom sees me drowning as I'm about to pass away, literally pass out, and might not never come back. And she pulls me out the water, and literally I'm just like water and snot and just straight up water just flowing out of my nose and my mouth like a straight up river or a stream from a fountain, like the boy that pees or the guy that just spits out water. Yeah, it was flowing out like that. And I tried to talk until it said thank you, but I couldn't because like I was still throwing up water and all that. I'm just kind of tired right now. Yeah, I was throwing up water, and like as soon as he brought me back to the surface, brought me back to where my mom's friend was, I just sat there terrified, thinking about what just took place. And like I look at my body, and I just check everything, make sure I was alright, nothing got scratched and like that. And this is the weird part. When I slowly started to rethink the whole situation, I could have sworn I felt a hand, like when it's choking someone's neck. That's the type of grip I felt on my leg, above, like slightly above my ankle. I felt that grip pull me down to the water, but nobody was even there. That was the thing. And like when I checked my leg, there was a handprint there. There was really nothing there. Nobody was there. Hole. Like nobody was there. But yeah, that's the story of how I almost died by drowning. I don't know if it was some supernatural stuff or some monster with a hand, but it's kind of terrifying. One, two. I just realized how uneven my weld is. Yeah, that's my story. Of when I almost died. We're... Is this possible that I made this one? Oh no, that's why. Yeah, that's my story for that one. I'm assuming you're typing something and it's just sending. Strange. Yep, it is. I know it is. I didn't bother to question it. I just let it be. I really didn't want to think about it. Yeah, I'm just going to start a different world because I'm bored. I'm just going to build some stuff. No, it's not make it super flat. Let's just make it a large world. And okay. I'm just like build stuff into the environment. Where's my brisk? There it is. Where's my Takis? There. Ow. Any other questions? What are you in? What? America? Oh, I'm in the USA, and it's like, where's my watch? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I stayed up all night. I just came back from a trip. I think I can use this area. Maybe. Yeah. I've been up all night, dude. Plus, like, if you are you familiar with the game Warframe? I'll wait for an answer. Just gonna, yeah, little. I know what it is. All right, good. I don't have to explain it. Yeah, I've been up all night farming for ducats because the void trader comes today in about 4 hours. Ooh, a village. In about 4 hours, he's bringing a prime pressure point and prime reach. It's a mod for your melee. Ooh, nice. Let me see what the blacksmith was trading, actually. Where'd he go? Where did he go? There you are. I wonder if I can find a guardian. I wonder if I can find an ancient temple. Sleeping, swiftness, invisibility, strength. One second. Let me just get that potion of invisibility then. And that night vision, night vision, night vision. Boom. Bingo. I might hop on it in like in an hour or so. I'm trying to see if I can find a little temple, underwater temple. Where the underwater temple at? I swear, the things that changed in Minecraft still amaze me to this day. It went from a regular old sandbox to a whole new exploration. I don't understand why people say Minecraft is not fun. I don't see the point in this. Yeah, well, you're just not getting it. Where are you? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Any more questions, Pedro? Oh man, Takis. Where is one? Do you advertise your channel, or do you have a plan with it? You see, I don't really think I want to be with a sponsor, because like if I do a video and they see it, they can actually try to take credit from it. But I mean, like, I tell my friends about it, tell them to spread the word about my channel, and just, yeah, subscribe. You don't have to, but go ahead, I don't care. I mean, like, right now, I'm just doing this. Right now, I'm doing YouTube as a hobby. For the fun of it, because I really have nothing better to do right now. So I just thought I might as well just, like, record videos for the fun of it and just see what people think of it, really. Oh, we got another viewer. Comment so I can see your name. Oh, he left. I mean, as much as I want to advertise my channel, I just don't think I can. Yeah, you learn to live with it, man. You learn to live with people leaving and coming back to your stream. I've already been to this village. You just gotta learn about it, forget about it, and yeah. My nose, Jesus Christ. I'll be right back. I have to go blow my nose. Yeah, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm back. Oh, crap, my map. Yeah, I'm back. Just screenshot. Whoa, this is actually pretty nice. Screenshot this area. This is actually nice. Let me get down real quick. Drink some milk. What are you going to build? Honestly, whatever comes to my mind, I just build it. It's really up to me. If I wanna like make this look decorative, I'll just do that. Like right here, I can just make a little fishing dock right here. All I need is just some of that, Some of that. Some of that. No, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Don't need that one. And boom. See, look, this is all you gotta do. Gotta do a boop. And a little boop. You gotta do a boop. Boop. Bap. 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 Let me get a slab just to make this look better. Boop. Got yourself a little fishing dock. Put a little torch just to make the night a little better. And a boop. Boop. Wait, no, let's fix that. Put that right there. Right there. Boom. You can do a little night fishing. That's all you gotta do. A little night fishing and you're set. Let me see if I can put a gate right here. Oh, again, this is gonna look weird. Yeah, all you gotta do is just stand here. Wherever the fishing rods are. Cast out and then boom. I should make this like one higher. Just gotta do the boop. Yeah, right now it might not look impressive, but eh. Aww. Pedro left. Oh, let Pedro leave. Oh well. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that that little story time and little Q&A. But what do you know? You'll
You'll learn more about me later on. Eventually. But yeah, guys, I'm Dubstep Guy 42, and I'll be seeing you later. I'll be on Warframe, so I might stream that. So stay in touch on that one. Peace!